Hey everyone! So I got back home a while ago. Today was Canada Day, so I was out and I went to this place in Vancouver called Granville Island. It was super busy, so I got back home and I realized I'm a little bit too tired to edit, but I'm not tired to make a video blog, and why not use a selfie stick again? So I decided to post something on my Facebook page, links down below, and I always like to self-promote, sorry about that, and ask you guys to ask me questions and I will answer them. So about 13 minutes ago I posted this and I'm gonna go through the questions on the laptop and basically answer you as I go, and hopefully this will be a quick, simple video, and I will do things like this in the future when the time feels right and when I feel too tired to be doing anything else, or when I'm trying to not do my work and you know, stuff like that. So let's get to the first question. Mary asks, do you do workouts like yoga as well as your belly dancing? I don't do yoga. I would love to start, but I do go to the gym like maybe three times a week, 4 times if I'm really good, and I do mostly cardio and sometimes weights, but I gain muscle I can't speak now. I gain muscle quite easily, especially on my legs, so sometimes I can't do too much cardio, you know, things like the elliptical, if that's the correct word for it, or that machine that you run on, treadmill. So those things, I have to do them either slowly or to a limit because I gain like muscle like really easily, and I don't want super massive big muscles. I already have quite big, muscly, strong legs, so yeah, that's what I do. I just go to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym for a while, but I've been eating very healthy, so I'm proud of myself. But I will be going back as soon as the weather is not this crazy hot. I get all sweaty, and as you can see, my chest, it just gets like red really easily. So I will be going back to the gym when I'm a good girl again. So Derek asks, where in the world would you like to travel to and why? A lot of places, but at this specific moment, I would love to be in the coldest country in the world, whatever that country is. It's too hot and my chest is turning pink. So, and why? Because it's hot. Helena asks, where do you get your outfits and where did you learn to dance? If the outfits are in the photo shoot, and I am sponsored by that brand, I will always mention the dress or the top or whatever I'm wearing in the description of the photo. If I don't post the name of the outfit or where it's from, it's mostly because I don't know where it's from. Because, for example, like this, I have no idea where I got it from. It was in one of those random, really cheap shops that there's like nothing there over $50. Everything is like pretty affordable, and there's like 1 or 2 pieces of this available, and then I guess they're all imported from China or, you know, somewhere else. So that's where I get a lot of them from. And the statement pieces, I usually mention the brand, which would normally be like Shrine of Hollywood or Killstar, stuff like that. And yeah, I just get stuff from random places. I really don't care much about the I care about the quality and the comfort. I don't really care about brand names like Gucci and freaking whatever else women these days really love. I can't afford that. And I don't really have a taste for like designer stuff. So I really like alternative things. I would wear a Killstar thing any day over like a Gucci dress. I mean, assuming Gucci makes dresses. I don't know. I wouldn't know those things. I'm sorry, guys. Clementine asks, any tips for someone who wants to start taking belly dance lessons and has never danced before? Of course. I, to be honest, took like 2 or 3 lessons. I tried 2 or 3 lessons in Vancouver like a long time ago, and I didn't quite enjoy them because it was repetitive, and the teacher was only teaching the extremely basics, and every single day it was kind of like a drop-in class, so it wasn't a really like following a certain rule. And when I told the teacher, you know, like I want to learn techniques to belly dance to metal, so I would like to learn stuff like this, she kind of got it, but my problem with the teacher was that she would say, okay, like this is the way you do hip drops, for example, but certain people can't move like that. Like some people just, their bodies don't move that way, but they do it in a different way. So like for her doing a shimmy, she would like spread her legs really open. Like she would put 1 foot here, 1 foot here. And it was like very well done. The shimmies were really nice. But I shimmy with my legs, like my feet together. And I use my hips to shimmy, right? I don't know. I mean, I use my knees. So I remember like when I did those things, she would kind of point it out in the class, like, fruit, wrong, don't do that. So I kind of dropped the class. I was like, I'm not ever gonna learn anything here. And so it was a decent experience. You know, the girls were really nice there, but I never went back to another class. And I realized what I'm doing is freaking crazy, like belly dancing to metal. Like none of the girls here were interested in it, at least the ones that were going to that class. And you know, they were like they were wearing like really pretty little things and like shimmery stuff, very traditional Arabic, and it's beautiful and I love it. And that's how I learned. Like I started dancing to Arabic music to learn the rhythm and the beats and everything correctly, and learn how to move, you know, nicely to belly dance music. In time I decided to just learn by myself and teach myself and watch dancers that I really look up to. For example, Rachel Bryce and Zoe Jakes. Especially I love Zoe Jakes and her movements. They're so strong but so fluid and beautiful. So I would spend hours watching Zoe Jakes, and I thought, you know, how can I learn from that? And by looking, I learned a lot. And even though they do tribal belly dance, I love the way that they have such strength over their bodies. I'm still trying to learn, you know, I'm still learning, and it's nice to, you know, acknowledge that you're still a student, because, you know, I'm never gonna be perfect. I'm always going to be learning and evolving, and hopefully it will continue being like that. So Keith asks, not meaning to seem rude, but how do you pronounce your name? It is not rude at all. I'm actually happy when people want to pronounce my name correctly. It's a little hard to pronounce. My birth name is Furuq, and it means dawn, and the artist name that is on the page is Mahafsoun. And if you can pronounce it, awesome, because most people say Faru, to the point where when they ask me what my name is, I say Faru. So I make it easy for them. Emily asks, how and when did you realize that being a model, belly dancer, and singer was your future? I love everything I do, but I don't think it is my future. It's my future as far as, you know, Mahafsoun is who I am, and it's a part of who I am. It's not like a business or a part-time thing. It is something I do every day, but it does not pay my rent, and it does not pay the bills. It's just something I do passionately, and it actually just covers its own costs. Like it covers the studio rentals and purchasing like new lens and camera and stuff, things like that, backdrops, the things that are necessary to continue doing Mahafsoun. But it's not my future. I'm on a waiting list currently to go to school for a subject that will actually make a lot of money, and but Mahafsoun is definitely not going to be like the only thing I do in my future. It's going to be something I do from the bottom of my heart, but knowing that it's never going to, or I wish one day it does, but I don't believe that it will ever pay for this apartment, for example. So that's kind of my answer. I never really had a realization that it's going to be my future, because as soon as I started and I did a lot of big, you know, heavy, difficult projects, and I realized if that's how much money I made from that project, it was able to cover a lot of stuff, but definitely not the rent. Not in Vancouver, at least. And she said, by the way, I really love your work. You're an amazing artist in person. Thank you so much. I hope that one day we can finally work together. I hope so as well, and much love to Chile as well. And let's refresh the page to see if there are any final questions. I asked this question 26 minutes ago, so these are going to be the final ones. How many pets do you have? I have only one, but I didn't bring it to my new place because my Bengal cat preferred my parents' place. So when I moved out, she loved my dad, and I couldn't tear them apart. They love each other. So I have no pets right now that I'm responsible for, but I have technically one Bengal cat. She's beautiful, and one. That's about it. I hope to get or adopt a cat soon. I'm really lonely, so I would love to have a beautiful kitten sleeping somewhere in this room. It's so relaxing having a cat. I love dogs too, but I'm not responsible enough to have a dog. I like how cats just do everything themselves. And Carlos asks, are you still opening suggested category for your future self-portrait stock photos? Sure, I always love getting suggestions on photo shoot themes. I, to be honest, usually never take them because like I have to be inspired, right, by the theme of the shoot to do it. Otherwise, it becomes, it feels like too much of a job, and the passion part of it disappears. But I love hearing your suggestions about what songs I should dance to, and suggesting new bands to me, because you know, a lot of times, even if I don't dance to the music, that's maybe gonna end up being one of the bands that I listen to and I really enjoy a lot. So feel free to suggest anything at any time. I'm open to them. Jean and Ice asks, you have metal parents too, or no? No, both my parents are non-metal people, but my mom enjoys Rammstein and some bands that I listen to, and some of the songs from certain bands that I listen to. She really likes some of Perfect Circle songs. She likes some Moonspell songs. She likes a lot of Evanescence songs, although that's not super metal. And she likes a lot of rocky music that I listen to, and she doesn't mind metal. She hears me blasting metal sometimes when she comes over, and she enjoys it. She's like, oh, who's that? But I get proud of her when she hears certain voices and she's like, oh, this is Moonspell. Oh, that's Evanescence. I was like, good, so she knows. So she's kind of metal in the heart. Sheena asks, my question is, how many countries have you traveled to and where? When I came to Canada, I only went to the UK twice. That's it. And I went to Manchester, and then I stayed in Macclesfield. So you might be asking where that is, and that's a good question. It's the middle of nowhere. And I went there for personal reasons and a little bit of collaboration as well. But I haven't traveled much, and I really wish to. So after I finish school and start working, I plan to save money so that I can travel and collaborate with these amazing people that I've only been able to know thanks to the power of the internet. So that is my dream, to travel, and really the feeling of being in another country and not feeling like you're at home for a brief period of time, not forever. It's a really nice feeling. Traveling is amazing, and I can't wait to do it. That is my dream. What's your favorite horror movie? I don't know if it would be considered horror, but Interview with the Vampire is my favorite movie that has horror elements. And I recently watched The Babadook. I really liked it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but that ending, though, that was pretty impressive. And I think... Oh, Roberto asks, when are you going to sing for us again? Very soon! I have lots of songs I want to cover, and I'm trying my best to collaborate with a few people through the internet who are kind of making music, and I'm singing, and hopefully it'll work out. I've been kind of drowning in photo shoot projects, so once I get my house in place, like I'm building an IKEA table right now for the new computer, so I'm not going to show it to you guys, but my house is disgusting. It's a mess. I mean, it's clean, but it's a mess. So as soon as I get my life together, I plan to sing, and it's really exciting. Let's refresh one last time, and then I shall end this video. It was supposed to be a quick video, but I like answering your questions in detail. That's about it. Yeah, those were the last questions. Thank you guys so much for submitting them. I had a lot of fun answering your questions, and I will do this again in the future when I am either bored, tired of editing my own face, it's really boring looking at yourself all day, and when I have, I want to find a reason to use my selfie stick. I will make more videos like this. And I have a second channel, so that's awesome. Be sure to visit the first channel for the good videos, the actually interesting videos, and also for absolutely everything I post. They will always go on the Facebook page, so please check it out. Give it a like. If you enjoy what I do, it will be a big support to have you follow it. And thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I had a lot of fun answering you. And keep an eye out on Facebook. I do plan to do these things in the future. And also regarding Facebook, I'm going to be doing a giveaway very soon. I also have plans of soon uploading and sharing the Alchemy Gothic photos for you guys. There will be 3 sets, and there are several photos I really worked hard on, so I will share those with you guys in a few weeks. And there are new belly dance videos coming for you guys. On Sunday, I was in the studio. I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous video blog. I don't know when I made it, if I made it before or after, but I rented the studio on Sunday, this previous Sunday. Today is Wednesday. So I made really new, fresh belly dance videos for you guys, and the music is really nice. I think you guys will enjoy it. I dance to death metal, all the way to rock and to classical, and I dance to some bands that you guys absolutely love and artists that you guys have suggested, so it's going to be really exciting editing those. I'm kind of waiting to edit them on the new computer because my computer is just getting pretty old now. I can hardly use Photoshop on it. I think I need to do that formatting thing on this. I've never done it before, so maybe that might make a difference. For those of you who have MacBook Pros, sorry, this is low battery. For those of you who have MacBook Pros, I don't have a lot of heavy programs installed on this. What do you suggest? This is my question to you. What do you suggest me to do to make this computer a little bit faster? It is a pretty old computer, 5 years old. Would it help if I format everything on this, or format the computer? Because I know that back in the day when I used Windows, formatting it made a big difference for like 2 weeks. And then it went back to being crap again. So yeah, if you guys are Apple users, please do tell me, because I would love to continue using this laptop, but it's killing me right now, and I think even this video is going to be a problem to cut. I do have to make some cuts on this. I had to record it again, so sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for submitting the questions. It was really fun, and I hope to do it again very soon. That's about it. I am going to go and start editing this video, which is probably going to take a long time with this old computer. And after that, I will be just home editing things and catching up with work. I hope you guys have an amazing day or night wherever you are. I will see you in the next video.